Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new in my channel, my name is Fatima, and for those of you that have been with me throughout my journey, I want to thank you for all the beautiful comments you make on my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about inflation, where it's hurting me. We know that inflation is all over the world, but when it's actually hitting you, with your business, it's kind of scary. And I am kind of scared because it's hitting too close to home. I wanted to talk a little bit about what I plan on doing, what is happening in our business. Um, we have rentals, and right now I have six people that were supposed to pay at the beginning of the month, and four, thank God, already paid out of the six, and I have two that have not attempted to um, pay yet. I know one of the two, for sure, she's gonna pay, but she just got COVID. She let me know today that she has got COVID. She's getting over COVID, and that she is gonna pay with the late fee. So her and her son, they both work at the same place, and they both got COVID. And once the period of COVID is over, then she's gonna go back to work with her son, and they're gonna pay what they owe me plus the late fees. So that one is okay. But I have one that I've been having trouble for the longest time, and last month she only paid me 400, and that was it. And this month she has not paid. We've gone to her house. We knocked at the door. We know she's inside, but she has not contacted me, or she's avoiding me. So in other words, I'm not going to let this go too much forward because it's been coming from way back, as working towards now, but she's never done what she's doing right now. And I know that she's in a set income because everything comes from Social Security, from, other types of, they have four types of money coming in. I don't want to really go into it. It's not good for my benefit to go into details, but I know she has enough money. The reason why she is not paying is because last month we had a talk with her that there was some damage to the house that was not wear and tear. It was things that needed to be done. So for years, I've never raised up her rent, and we decided to raise up her rent $100 to be able to put it back into the home and to fix, all not the wear and tear, but all the damage that was there that they caused, but yet we were going to put it back into the home because I want the home to be fixed up. My homes are fixed up. We're not slum landlords. We always fix what needs to be done. Well, they got upset and they did not pay the rest of the money. And this month they haven't paid. So I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I've been dealing with too much drama with them throughout the years, and I've done it mainly for the children and a Down syndrome little boy. Well, he's not little. He's 40 years old, but he's considered little because he's just like a little angel, a little kid that doesn't even know that this world exists. So I feel really heartbroken for the children, but I can no longer deal with it because if she was trying to pay whatever, we would work, with the monies. Like this month, she could pay for last month, and we would work until they do their taxes because they do taxes from an income from her daughter. So we would work with it, but at this point, they're avoiding us. When they're avoiding us, that means that they are not going to pay. So I have to go forward. In other words, I've already got a lawyer. I contacted one, and I know it's hard for everybody. And like I said, she's on a set income. She's always been able to pay that amount. And $100 it wasn't going to kill her, because I know that she has the money to do it. Believe me, I know. So it's just the fact that she doesn't want to. I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what plans she has. Because since March, she did tell me that she was planning on moving. I told her that I had no problem if she wanted to move, because her husband died about a year ago, and the house reminds her too much of the husband. And I said, I have no problem. I will work with you. I will give you a good recommendation. I will do whatever needs to be done for you to do what you need to do. But at this point, they are not, I don't know why they're avoiding us, but they are. And we've been nothing but good. But either way, I don't want to go there. What I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of an explanation of why I'm going to be doing what I'm going to be doing when it comes to my seeking funds. So other words, guys, let's, talk about inflation is bad for everybody. And God bless us all, because we all need the help. And like I said, I'm willing to help my tenants, but you have to work with me. And if you don't work with me, then I can't work alone, because you're living in my house. I expect you to pay rent. If you can't pay it all in a lump sum, I'm willing to work with a person, but I'm just not willing to lose money, because I'm in this business to pay my debt, to, make my money to be able to pay what I need to pay. So enough of that, but I wanted to explain you guys that I'm feeling the inflation more than with the regular gas and food and all that. I'm now feeling it when it comes to my business, which I have no problem people paying late, but it's the fact of not paying is what's killing me right now. So right now I have my 80 envelope challenge. I had to do something to be able to fill these envelopes. There's the 80 envelopes here. I've already filled them. I did not finish the challenge on my own. I had two choices. I'm going to explain to you guys. I had two choices. One would be clear out all my envelopes, clear out all my challenges, clear out everything, and pay on my Visa. Or I have another choice, which was to borrow on one of my challenges, which was my $10,000 challenge. I borrowed $2,700 to be able to stuff the rest of my 80 envelopes, to be able to make a lump sum payment on my Visa. Because if you've been following me, you know that all my debt is set on auto pay to be taken out of that Visa. Every month I make a lump sum of whatever I can make. Sometimes 1,000, sometimes more. But each month is different. There's months that more money come in to the Visa, and there's months that are less money. But lately, because my water bill went up, my electric went up, things are going up, so it's going up. And me making the $1,000 or $1,200 payment, there's still money that is left over that I was not able to pay for that month. So what I'm doing is I'm doing challenges aside to be able to put a bigger lump sum into my Visa, to be able to cut down a big part of my Visa down. I know it's never going to be paid in full because of the fact that every month, all my bills go into that Visa. But I had two choices, because now I have to get a lawyer. So now I have to, in order to get the eviction, because if I let it go and she's not making an attempt to settle where we can work with paying the rent, I can't let it go too much further because it's only going to get me into a worse situation. So I have to show her that I do mean business, and that if she pays her what she owes me, then I might consider it. If she doesn't find a place to live, I might consider her staying. That's just the kind of a person that I am. It's not that I don't know how to run my business. I know how to run my business well. I had years ago a property management that did a sucky job at picking people and getting my money. It was just really bad, and they were taking at that years ago. They were taking I don't remember if it was 15% just to collect money and to put people in my home that mostly stayed a year and did a lot of damage, and then I had to pick up where they left off with all that damage. The property management, they want is to collect that money and get the percentage, and they don't care about anything else that goes on into the home. So I am doing a great job. It's just that I have consideration towards people. If it's hard for me, I know it's hard for people, and I put myself into other people's shoes. And it's not bad judgment or bad business, because as of right now, until last month of July, everything was going fine. Everybody was paying fine. Everything was fine. And still people are paying a little bit late, but they're paying. And I thank God for that. I'm not even complaining about that. I'm just making a video so I can explain to you guys why I did what I did. So I had to go through steps in order to get to this step. And so this step here is, if I was to clear out all my envelopes, all my challenges, to put it into my Visa, it's probably wouldn't pay it in full, and it would give me a heartbreak to be able to start all over again. And as you guys know, if you've been following me, you know I have a lot of stress issues, and I have, problems. I have diabetes, and I have all kinds of other problems that come with the diabetes. And what I want to do is, since I've been doing this YouTube channel, my self-esteem, and I've been more happier than ever, especially when I get, all those nice comments from you guys. I feel like we are communicating. We are a family. We care about each other. And that's what our budget community family is, caring for one another and helping one another out when we have a problem. So I sat here in my desk and I decided, what am I going to do? Am I going to clear out everything and start from fresh? Is that going to make me feel better? And I came to the conclusion where, no, it's not going to make me feel better. It would make me feel worse. It would make me feel like I was a failure and that I was going to be going backwards instead of moving forwards. So what I have decided, I have everything planned out. I did use $2,700 out of my $10,000 challenge, but I have everything planned out. I have this book that I bought from Amazon. I have the other challenges, as you guys know, but the other books, I've already finished the challenge except for 2, which is my 100 envelope challenge, which is for the painting of my husband's truck, which right now that I'm going to be doing slowly, maybe one number at a time, because of the fact that I have other things that I need to do before that. I want to get it done, but I have other things that are more priority than that right now. I have my jar challenge, which that jar challenge, when I get done with it, I'm going to be able to collect $5,000 from that, and that is designated for my Visa. So that one, it's okay. I'm not going to do any more challenges on the other ones. They're done. No more $300 challenge, because I've done all those challenges, and doing them over and over and over, after a while it gets boring. Not for me, because I have fun doing them, but for you guys to see me doing them. So I bought this savings challenge, and there's 4 or 5 challenges here. So far here it says 4, but there's one more challenge that it's not on the cover. And what I decided to do is, I've been doing these challenges already on my other videos, but this one I skipped all my other videos too, because I have a few that are extra that I've done ahead. So if I can't do, or I don't have money for that week, I can put the video up. So I was able to do these challenges, and I've already done some, paid some numbers on this $1,000 challenge. When I get done with this $1,000 challenge, I'm going to invest it into my $10,000 challenge. So instead of me putting money into the $10,000 every month, I just do this challenge, get done with the challenge, and put a whole $1,000 into my $10,000 challenge, which we're doing real well on that $10,000 challenge. Also, I have another challenge that I have, which is, let me put my glasses down here so I could see. It's a 240 savings challenge. And when I get done with that, I've already put to pay on the money that I owe. I'm going to use the 200 to deduct from the money that I owe from the $10,000 challenge that I borrowed for my 80 envelope challenge. I will use the 200 for that and the 40 to start another new challenge. I've been thinking about it, and I have everything planned out. I have another challenge that I have started. It's got for 26 weeks. It might take me less than the 26 weeks, because when I do a challenge, I usually pay 3, 4, 5 numbers at a time, depending on the money that I have. So it might take a little bit less than the 26 weeks. When I get done with this, I'm going to have $702. And that's the one that I'm going to invest into the $10,000 challenge. Or if I need few numbers to my $1,000 challenge, I would pay the difference to collect the $1,000 plus to collect the 702. It would be less than 702, because I would be paying on the depending on how much I have to pay on the $1,000 challenge. And even if I got, let's say, 1,500, I would invest to the $10,000 challenge. It's not to pay, just to invest and be able to pay on that. So I'm using these smaller challenges to pay on my big challenge. Instead of making payments every week or every 2 weeks on my 10,000, I just make payments on these small challenges and then invest back into the bigger challenges. Also, there's another one here, which is for, it's a $20 challenge. And when I get done with this $20, I collect $720. When I collect the money, the $720, I'm going to put $700 into my jars, which my jars are for the $5,000 challenge, which is to be used to pay on my Visa. And I will keep the $20 to start up another new challenge, plus any extra money that I would have, probably start another $20 challenge or another challenge. So I want to be doing these challenges right now in this book because it's something different, instead of doing the same ones over and over like I was doing before. So I'm going to do a few on these for a while, and then when I'm done, and it's getting old too, I will start with the other ones then. There's another one over here that I've already started to. It's it goes up to $5. I like this book because it's low numbers. It's low numbers, and it has this one here goes up to $5. There's a lot of fours, fives, threes, twos, and ones. And when I get done with all of that, I collect $330. Then the $300 I would pay on the money that I owe on my $10,000 challenge and keep the $30 to start up a new challenge again. So I have everything planned out, guys. And then there's another challenge. That's why I say that there is 5 challenges on this book, 5 or 6 challenges, because I did not do this one, and I'm the one that wrote it in. This one here, I wrote it in. It's already set, so when I get my next stuffing, I'm going to start stuffing this one too. It is, you put your amount that you want to put on it. So I decided to do it no more than $50 to be paying on these squares, because as you see, it's there's no writing on it. I was the one that wrote on it. I did some 10s, 15s, 20s, and 40s, 30s, and 50s. So, and then it would equal up to $660. When I collect the $660, I would probably use $600 for my jars and the $60 to start up another challenge and to do maybe more challenges with extra money that I would have. So that's what I planned it out, guys. I planned out everything really well. And right now, I am not going to be, when I get done unstuffing the 80 envelope challenge, because I did 80 envelopes before. I did 140, and I decided to cut back to 80 to not to take that long into doing it. But because I have to get a lawyer, and the money as of right now, the initial consultation, I paid $75. The papers that I had to serve the renter to let me in the house, it was $95. And if I had someone that would go serve, it would be $200. They took the money already out of my visa. I don't want my visa to be going up and up and up. That's why I decided to borrow the money from my $10,000 challenge to be able to stuff my envelopes and to be able to collect this amount and go pay a lump sum. And that way I don't let my visa go up and up and up. At least I cut down 3,000 or 4,000. I don't know how much is in here, but 3,000 or 4,000, let's just say, down on it. And that's going to help me, because it's not only the gas, not only the electric, the water, the insurances, that everything is going up. It's also adding extra, which is the lawyer is going to be extra debt. So I am trying to move and work where I can at least cut down somewhat percent out of that visa to not let it go out of control, because I need to have control. I know I'm going to owe money on it, but I need to be in control. I have to be in control of my visa, not my visa be in control of me. So I have to do what I have to do to be able to, put it down apart, and then to have new things come in. At least it won't add. It will just, it won't add more. It will be cut back, and then they could add step by step slowly while I'm making more payments until I get more money, which the $5,000 challenge, which is the jar challenge, it is going to be paid for my visa, and the $10,000 challenge, it's going to be paid for the visa too. Because like I said, every month it's just going to be coming in. So I have to always do challenges to be able to cut my visa back. So guys, that's what I came up with. I am sorry that I had to cut a corner to get to this point. But like I said, we all have to plan our life, our debt, and we have to budget. We have to plan everything out to make sure that we are doing what's convenient for us, and for us to do what we can to be able to cut down our debt. Maybe not finish it. Like I said, I only have one visa that I'm worried about. I do have other payments, like I said, house payments and that, but that comes out of the rent money. I'm just worried about my visa and all the bills, insurances, and all the bills that come out, like my earthquake insurances, because I got earthquake in all the homes, and I got the regular renters insurance, which is fire and all that covers. And I also had to, and then the car, not car, but my truck insurance, because I keep on saying car because I sold my car, but it still hasn't sunken in that I sold my car already. So, but my truck insurance, and so things are going to be, going in, and because they're going to be going in, I need to put a stop and cut down as much as I can, and then continue going on. But I am not going to, I think I'm not. I don't know yet, guys, because I might just do 15s and 20s and do another stuffing. But as of right now, as of today, right now, I think I'm just going to stop with this for right now and not do an envelope challenge. But if I do decide to do an envelope challenge, I am not going to be doing big numbers like hundreds and 80s. I might do like 15s, 20s, 30s. Just pick through of all my envelopes and just pick like the 30s and the 40s, maybe 50 envelope challenge. I might do a 50 or a 60 instead of the 80 to hurry up and do that. But you know what it is having all these challenges, guys. I know it takes me a little while to get them done, but having these challenges, it only makes me want to add more money, not to budget better, to rearrange my budget to be able to stuff 3 or 4 numbers out of each of the budgets. Each the challenges. Budget well to be able to do 3 or 4 challenges. If I don't maybe do some challenges one time, maybe do another challenges or the other time. I'm not worried about the bigger challenges because I'm using the little challenges to be able to pay on the big challenges. But I am worried about the little challenges where I want to, budget better, move money around to be able to have that extra money coming in and to be able to do, if I don't do all of my challenges in one video, then on the next video, then do the rest of the challenges. And if I have money left over, then start with the other challenge that I did on the other video. So, I move my stuff around. Plus, I have my sinking funds. But right now, like I said, I do sinking funds, but I'm not really, really stressing to do sinking funds because my sinking funds are things that I want to do. Gas is something that we have to use. I use either the Visa or cash money, but I don't have to show you guys that I'm stuffing for it if right now my hurry is what I want to focus on are my challenges to be able to do my one visa. I only have one visa, guys. I've already paid since I've been doing this video channel, this YouTube channel since February. I think it was the 15th of February of this year, or the last. I think I probably was the last of February that I started this YouTube channel, and I've came a long ways, guys. The way I work it, the way I've done it. If you guys want to see how I've worked it from the beginning, check my videos. It could be a little boring to check, but it's a way of working to see how many challenges I've already accomplished, how much sinking funds I've been able to do, and how much money that I used, which I'm in a low income, and being on a low income budget, I don't do 6, 7, 8, 9s. I've only done that when I went to Mexico and I had my money saved from that month. I went for 6 weeks, so that in those 6 weeks, I left before the money of the month that I left, and then when I came back, rent was due again. So I was able to budget, and I had extra money, so I did a bigger video. But if you go and look at all my videos, I am on a low budget, which is The maximum I think I've done was 400s at all the time. It's 300s, 180, 160s, and I was able to accomplish um, a lot of challenges. So if you're interested, you could always go back and check my channel, and you will see see what I've done to become to this point as of right now. And I was able to pay already one visa in the short time that I've done that. I've been managing my visa of Bank of America, the big one, and I've paid my Lowe's visa too with my challenges. And I've been using my money for my challenges. I've done seeking funds. I've just moved my money to work for me the way I want it to work for me. I'm the one that's in control of having my challenges work for me and what I want my challenges to do for me, not my challenges, me doing what my challenges want me to do. So like I said, like right now, if I didn't think about it, I would wipe out all my money from all my challenges and my sinking funds and put it into my visa. But it's not going to help me any when I'm already so far in some of my challenges where, it's just with a little bit of time, I'm able to finish and pay my $10,000 challenge. So guys, that's what I came up with. That's my confession. We all are going through tough times. We all have to learn from each other, maybe get a little here, get a little there from each of the videos, and maybe come up with a conclusion that's going to work for us. And we need to work hard, save, and things that we don't need, we shouldn't get, because right now, like everybody knows, inflation is very high right now, and money, it just goes. Money goes because sometimes I stuff $200 or $300 and I'm stuffing into a sinking fund and I don't even finish my sinking funds, and I give sometimes $2, $3, $5, and yet the money just goes fast, and sometimes I'm not even able to finish all my 4 binders. So guys, we just have to work it, use the best judgment, and and hope for the best. So guys, we will see you guys on my next video, which will be the unstuffing of my 80 envelope challenge, so we can all be surprised of how much money I was able to save, because when I was doing the regular stuffing, I did stuff always extra. So I really don't know. I have not added anything. We will see at the unstuffing of the 80 envelope challenge. And like I said, I did borrow $2,700, and it was included with this month's 1,000, because I always made 1,000, but because last month and this month I'm out of money, I had to borrow the money from my $10,000 challenge which is, I don't know if I'm explaining right, the $1,000 that I always make a month that I take out from my budgeting, I'm out of those $1,000 because of the fact that the person did not pay me. So I borrowed the money from the $10,000 challenge to be able to stuff here, and when I unstuff it, just go and make that payment. So I hope I explained it right, and I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. And I would love to hear feedback from all of you, and I would love to hear if I did right, if it's something that I planned right. It's always good to hear from your friends and family, because I'm the one that planned this out. My husband, I don't want to stress him because he's got a lot of anxieties and stuff right now. He takes it hard when things don't go right. So I'm the one that has to be strong for the family. And my kids, they are here with us, but yet, they have their own lives to lead. Whenever everything gets together, I'm going to let you guys know of a big news, but right now I can't let it out until everything falls into place. and I will let you guys know of a blessing that is going to be coming. And like I said, right now we are dealing with this. We will do the unstuffing. We will pay on our visa. We are going to hopefully this lawyer will get them to either pay me or get them to move out. And I'm willing, like even right now, I mean, my heart is just not mean. If she was to come up to me and say, you know what, I'm paying last month what I owe you, and this month let's just work it and I'll pay you what I can, I promise I would let her stay, because that's how I am. And it's not so much for the grown-ups, it's for the children. The children, they have no, it's not their fault that the parents are not making or thinking of the children. Where are those children going to go if here in California the homes for rent is scarce? People are buying homes. There's a lot of homes for sale, but people are buying homes to live in the homes, not to rent. So right now, even in our area, where our little town is, there is no homes for rent. And I know of other towns that it's one here, one there, and rents are so high right now. So if we all are renting, guys, please, if you're all renting, make a priority your rent first, and then your electric, your food, your water. Those are the main things, your car for you to go to work. Those are the main things that you need to budget for. And please be, when you're going to talk to your landlord, if you have a problem, please communicate. Because by communicating, you will get things done. And by communicating, the landlords will take it into consideration. And when you don't communicate and you don't pay, then right away the landlords start thinking, different, because they got to protect, before anything, they got to protect their investment. And I got to protect my investment. I've dealt with my tenants for a long time. I've been cussed at. I know that, they got problems and stuff. And I know, and I forgive, and it's okay. But I've been cussed at. I've been, I've been called a B word. I've been, and I'm not. It's just the fact that when you owe something to somebody, it's like you don't blame yourself. You're blaming your landlord for things that you're the one that's, your life. You need to manage, you need to budget, you need to do what you need to do. Because if it was me in that situation, where I was in that situation years ago, where my husband got hurt and I had to work extra. I was working 7 days a week, and because my job was working for the government, I could do that. I was working 7 days a week, 14, 15 hours a day. And so I know, and you could work two jobs. If my rent was going back, if I didn't have money for my kids to eat, to pay my electric, to pay my water, to put gas in my car, to pay my insurance for my car, to pay my car payment, you better believe it, that I would be out there having two jobs to be able to make ends meet. That's me. But, and I'm talking about me and my tenant. I'm not talking about nothing else. I don't want nobody to take it hard or to judge me. No, I'm not talking about nobody. That's what I would do. And in the situation, if they are in that situation, they need to figure it out, because they have 4 little children, and plus the Down syndrome, that's 5. So, you got to think of your children first, and you got to work your hiney off to be able to feed your children, and to have a roof for your children to live. So, guys, enough is enough. I'm not going to go on to it anymore. I guess I'm just a little stressed out, a little bit of heartbroken, because she has been with me for a long time, even though I put up with a lot. But I still feel bad because, I seen those kids from babies grow. And I love those kids. When every time they saw me, they would come up to me and hug me and all that. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the children. That's it. The children. Nobody else. The children. Because the grown-ups, if they are in that situation, it's because they want to be in that situation. Because they could work it with me and I would work with them. But, you know, it's everybody has a choice. You have a good choice and a bad choice. And you have to pick which choice you want. In life, there's always a right and a wrong way. You got to choose. You got to choose what road you want. Do you want the good road that's going to take you to freedom and to success? Or do you want to go through the bad road that's going to take you under? You're the one that has to make that decision, what road you want to take. And me, I want to take the good road to success. And I got to do what I got to do. If I have to save and cut back, I will do it to be able to reach my goal and to pay my bills and not to have that many worries. So guys, we will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.